Hey everybody, welcome back to Steamcember 2024. I'm the Comic Foil, and today we're playing Tangle Tower, which, I believe is going to be a mystery game. If you don't know, I love mystery games, and this is... Past Steamcembers, I've had a lot of them. This is the first one I'm doing as part of this Steamcember, unless you count Trooper Brook. Trooper Brook is more of a point-and-click adventure game, which, I mean... A lot of mystery games are kind of sub-genres of point-and-click adventures, but, yeah, let's just see exactly what this is. So, Tangle Tower, we're going to create a new file, and we're going to jump into it. Looks like this might be better if I do this with a mouse and not with my controller. So, Tangle Tower, mid-afternoon. Alright, I've taken control of my mouse. Look at these little burbs. They're borbs. They're bird orbs.
You ready, Sally?
Oh, cool. It's voice acted.
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Okay, we got Grimoire and Sally.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Alright, so, case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19. Here's a picture of her having a very long neck. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, who is age 58. Location, Flora's Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Interesting. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. The subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife, so she added a knife in the painting? Okay. Cool. Okay, and I guess...
It's a path. Walking.
Okay, I kind of clicked through that too fast.
It's a path. Or walking.
Cool. I want to look at the birds.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune. Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
Alright, so
It's a garden,
how do I actually move?
I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Oh, okay.
Ready when you are.
Anything else I can say to Sally here?
So, who do you think did it?
Sally, you know full well we haven't met a single suspect yet. We haven't even been to the crime scene.
Still, I reckon I've got it all worked out.
Alright, so I think this allows us to go to different locations. Cool, so is this game going to be a bunch of different cases? It's called Tangle Tower, so that makes me think that it takes place in a central location, which would be the Tangle Tower, but... I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this game I really don't know anything about. So we're in the garden here.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
Already this is pretty interesting because nothing's like highlighted when you click on it, so like it's less clear what is and isn't interactable.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
Yeah, I don't know like what the genre of this game is yet, if it's supposed to be a fantasy or anything.
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Alright, item get. Damaged tape. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Well, that's not very helpful. Okay, what about this big bear gate?
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No. It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Yeah, let's look closer. It doesn't look bipedal.
This
Looks like it just has
isn't
a
just a
mermaid
regular
tail.
statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Okay, so I need to be on the lookout for certain codes. It doesn't seem like this puzzle can be solved yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna want to look for things with these symbols on them that'll probably tell me what order to put these wheels in.
Let's come back later. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Okay, and I'm adding the harp statue to, like, evidence. An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Okay. So if I go down here, I can see... Yeah, the only person I know right now is Freya, who is the murder victim. And got the damage tape, case file. Tangle Tower. What can you tell me about Tangle Tower? A small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. Okay. Are the towers entangled? It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay, I guess we'll learn more about the Pointer family later. Yeah, so already I'm like, oh man, could there be something that I missed here? A lot of, like the Ace Attorney games make it so that you can't really miss anything, so you can't get lost. At least the newer ones do. The older ones were more like this, where you couldn't really tell what you were and weren't supposed to click
It's a
on.
bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
Voice acting's pretty good. Yeah, so this seems to be a much more open-ended kind of mystery game. Alright, let's look at the sign first.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tour.
Tour.
They're very quippy.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Does it, like, play that automatically when you pull the cord?
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Okay, what about this statue here?
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No. I think he'll just silently judge us.
Okay, oh wait, what's this in the bush?
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
Alright, opened letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There is a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Okay, so whoever this letter was sent to, they were given the code, most likely to that mermaid statue. Can I pick up the O?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh yeah. Tangle.
Tour.
Funny. Oh, little heart carving. See, this makes it into more of an interesting, like, I Spy, where, like, it's harder to notice little things in the environment.
Huh, there's a heart engraved in a tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF.
Okay, so that implies that someone from the Pointer family and somebody from the, what was Freya's last name? Fellow. The Pointer and the Fellow families.
Don't think it's locked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
So we can either go in or we can keep going around the side. Let's keep going around the
Let's head to
side.
the crime scene first.
Oh, okay.
It's at the top of the west tower, I think.
Okay. So it seems like this is going to be one mystery that is larger in scale. That's what I am suspecting.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it. anymore.
I'm hearing weird noises, and I don't know if it's from the games coming out of my headphones, or if it's from upstairs. Okay, let's keep moving. But yeah, I can see there's two families here on either side.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Yeah, let's look closer. Okay, so lots of... Oh, we got Remingtons in the middle. Lord and Lady Remington. Primrose Remington marries Percival Pointer. Okay, so over here we have Freya. Freya is our murder victim, and she was painting another member of the Fellow family who was in her 50s, so where is she? It wasn't Felicia, was it? Let me check really quick. Wait. Let me get the case file here. Freya was painting a portrait of Flora.
What is...
I think it's a family tree.
So let me look at this again. Oh, here she is. Oh, okay, she was Flora Remington. She married and became Flora Fellow. Okay. So she would be Freya's... Oh boy. I'm not smart enough right now to, like, figure out their family relation from this tree. Yeah, certainly some type of in-law. Because these would be Freya's grandparents. And then, so I guess that would make Flora's aunt. Flora would be Freya's aunt by marriage. Okay. Let us keep moving. Okay, it's telling us to go this way. So yeah, lots of rooms. Alright, so already we've walked the span, generally, of this place. Oh, you are very tall.
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
That's a pretty good, that's a pretty good mystery hook that she's painted holding the murder weapon. Because, like, that wouldn't really make sense for somebody to... Like, you see the thing all the time where it's like, oh, the victim wrote their killer's name before they died, and just as often that's, like, turned around to be like, oh no, they actually were writing something else and it was changed to look like somebody else's name. In this case, it's like, oh, so did she paint the victim holding the murder weapon as a way to tell everybody who killed her? But, like, that wouldn't make sense because you couldn't paint something that fast. So that's fun. This is a fun hook. Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Oh, okay, so that's what it meant. This isn't paint. This isn't red paint in the painting. It's blood on the painting. But also, like, that might mean maybe this wasn't supposed to be a knife because the painting's not finished. Maybe this was going to be something else. But we really don't have any information yet.
Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Okay, so... what's this? Okay, so now we get to use everything and put together our first, like, deduction. There's something very strange about how Freya was killed. Okay, so we got gramophone, paintbrush, Flora's portrait, Red Paint, Flora Fellow, who we haven't even talked to yet, Blood, Freya Fellow, and the paint palette. Was used to knock out, is completely covered in, was used to kill, was hidden inside. Okay, so... Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood. Because it stabbed Freya, because Freya put it there, but it was removed from the scene, no, but Freya stole it because it stabbed Freya, no. Because Freya... I guess because Freya put blood there, I guess.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay. Because Freya was going to eat it. She was going to eat the knife or the painting? Okay. Is it supposed to be Flora is holding a knife? Not the painting?
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Nope.
Okay, I've gotten further away from the truth. Well, we've already established that it's blood. It is not red paint. So... But it was removed from the scene. Like, the knife was removed from the scene.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay, so it must be this column that I'm getting wrong. This is an interesting way to, like, force you to understand the context of the scene. Makes it a lot hard to just, like, brute force guess things. But Freya stole it? I mean... Do we know that Freya stole it? Do we know that... the knife was stolen? Because Freya was going to eat it because it stabbed Freya. Yes.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting. Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
What if it's a very sharp painting? An unfinished painting. Okay. So we get the name of the case now. Begin investigating Flora's tower. Alright, so now can we talk to Flora? Man, she's like a weird bird.
Fellow?
I like these, like, possibly
Hey,
even hand-drawn.
Sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
So, like, who called us here, though? Like, who reported this murder? Why did we come here?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
So she's just not going to talk to us at all.
I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, even though I don't think it's going to... So it looks like there's, like, unlockable topics we can talk to her about. Even though I don't think this is going to do anything, let's
Freya
ask
was
her.
painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
I mean,
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
okay, now statement.
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
I mean, maybe she's just, like, non-vocal. Okay, so...
Anything we should know? Any hobbies?
Oh, you can ask her about
besides
anything.
Staring out the window?
Okay, I guess, like, maybe if I show her the right thing, she'll...
Are you close with Freya? How are you two related?
They really recorded a lot of dialogue with these
Did
actors.
you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Okay,
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
yeah, so she's not gonna talk to us. Let's, look around at other stuff in the room.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Alright, Grimphone. It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. Weird. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's noticeable crack running through it. Should it be there's a noticeable crack? All the way from the horn down through the tape deck.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Think.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, different cassette tape. Okay. Cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label to Freya. Well, we're probably not going to be able to play it if it's cracked like that. It's probably... I assume then... Well, I don't know. Maybe the tape itself is still in one piece.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? We could give it a go.
Okay, how do we give it a go? Try it. I like all the buttons it's giving us. This is very tactile and pleasing. Alright.
It's piano music.
Okay, so we've updated it. It's a recording of piano music. It plays for a short while before stopping. Okay, do you think we have to listen to the whole thing in case there's a clue in it somewhere? It does tell us in the description that it plays piano music before stopping. Okay. Yeah, what if we try this messed up cassette tape? I mean, this is pretty damaged, but I have a feeling it's gonna have something. Yeah, something's recorded on it.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Okay, it's a recording of someone walking outdoors. A distorting, humming melody can be heard. Creepy. Alright. Let's look at this egg.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
Alright, wow, look at all
I think
this.
It's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Okay. Swap the positions of the gems, rotate the egg to see a clue on the back. So am I supposed to match what's on the back? Doesn't look like it's the same exact pattern. Or is it the same pattern but just like rotated? Like this is the same general shape as this, so... Okay, so this one that's just a right angle is blue and purple. Then we got this one that's also a right angle but shorter, and it's green and red. But not that red. Okay, got this quick zigzag here is purple and yellow. And then this looks like it's two purples here. Oh, it's more of a pink color. Okay, what about this one that kind of wraps back in on itself? Green and yellow. Okay, I think I need to switch these two. I think I'm close here. Yeah, green and red. I think I need to switch these two also. Then... yeah, pink and pink. Blue and purple. Blue and red. Green and yellow. I think I have all of them.
No, that was it.
Oh,
Nice work.
I just had to hit the unlock button.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Okay, empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened if it's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft, velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Alright, let's look at the paint palette.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Brush and palette. The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. I guess this is black. Yeah, it looks kind of more green to me. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. Okay, how about our other supplies here?
Freya's painting supplies.
Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. Glass pots are all cracked down one side. Yeah, lots of Lots of cracking on things. Oh, I can zoom in on things even further. Interesting. Yeah, so this looks to be a very open-ended kind of mystery game. Where... Yeah, definitely one that's not afraid to leave people confused and make you figure things out yourself. So, yeah, if this is something that you'd like to see me take apart myself over the course of a full Let's Play, let me know. You can comment below to vote on it, and you can also give it a like. If you don't want to vote for it, still just comment it on it. Let me know what you think of the game, anything good or bad about it. Once again, the most views, the most likes, and the most votes, as well as one of my own personal picks, will be made into full Let's Plays on the channel. So, thank you guys for watching me play some Tangle Tower. This is Steamcember, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new game.